Thanks for clicking on the video. Hit the subscribe button for more weekly content and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a thing. It was hot-headed courage that led the DigiDestined to victory before. This time, let's see just what cool, calm, collected friendship can do. What's good, peeps? What's poppin'? How are you doing? And welcome to part 1 of a brand new series, What If Matt Was the Leader? Welcome to the first new series of the new year. A lot of you guys wanted more What If series focusing just on Digimon Adventure in 02, and I can't fault anyone for that. It's what a lot of us saw initially and is arguably the most popular seasons. The series idea was actually one that one of you guys came up with, so hopefully I can do it the justice it deserves. I was also interested in tackling this series because a few years ago I covered What If TK Was the Leader, which was super fun to do. Linked up top for you all to check it out. Getting back to this series, we'll see just how differently things go for the DigiDestined now that Matt will be taking the reins as the leader. It comes to no surprise how different he and Tai are, and in the original, it often put them at odds with each other. What will happen in this iteration of the story? We'll all just have to watch and see. It's the start of a new series, so big let go. If this video receives 45 likes, that'll let me know you also want things to continue into part 2. Let's begin. The sun shone bright over the summer camp, but the tranquility was short-lived. Without warning, the air turned frigid, and snow began to fall, blanketing the ground in an otherworldly frost. The children huddled together, shivering as the temperature dropped dramatically. "Snow? In the summer?" Sora said, her breath visible in the cold air. "Something's not right," Izzy murmured, his eyes darting to the sky. Dark clouds swirled above, and before anyone could react, a beam of light pierced through the heavens. Strange devices descended, landing near each child in the snow. "What are these?" Tai asked, hopping down from a tree branch and picking up the peculiar gadget. "They look like some kind of high-tech toys," Mimi said, holding hers gingerly. The moment their hands touched the devices, a surge of energy enveloped them. The sky above them opened up, and they were pulled into a vortex of light. The children screamed as they were torn from their reality, each one flung into the unknown. When the disorienting journey ended, Matt found himself alone in a dense forest with eerie sounds echoing against the trees. "TK!" he called out, his voice tight with worry. "Is anyone there?" From a nearby bush, a small round creature emerged. "Matt, there you are," the creature exclaimed. "Who? What are you?" Matt asked, taking a cautious step back. "I'm Shellmon, your partner," the creature said with a friendly bounce. "I've been waiting for you." "Waiting for me? What are you talking about?" Matt's eyes narrowed. "Where's my brother? Where are the others?" Shellmon's expression softened. "I don't know, but I can help you find them." Meanwhile, in the other parts of the strange forest, the rest of the children awoke in equally unfamiliar and unsettling locations. Each of them encountered their own partner Digimon, who introduced themselves and tried to explain the strange world they are now in. Confused and scared, the children began to navigate their surroundings, driven by the hope of finding their friends. As time passed, danger loomed. Kuwagamon, a massive insect-like Digimon, prowled through the forest, its crimson exoskeleton glinting ominously. Its roar echoed, striking fear into anything within earshot. Like in the original, the children's paths converged as Kuwagamon drove them towards the cliff's edge. Matt was the first to spot TK, clutching Tokomon tightly as he ran. Relief flooded Matt's face as he shouted, "TK! Over here!" "Matt!" TK cried, rushing to his brother's side. The others soon appeared, scrambling away from Kawagamon's relentless pursuit. Panting and shaken, they formed a haphazard group at the edge of the cliff, the Digimon partner standing protectively in front of them. "We can't outrun that thing," Joe said, panic coating his voice. "Then we fight," Shellmon said firmly, stepping forward. "Come on, guys. We have to protect our new friends." The in-training Digimon all leapt towards Kuwagamon without hesitation. However, their bravery didn't equal strength, as they were swatted back away towards their partner. "Shellmon!" Matt shouted, running towards the brave little creature, as did the others to their respective partners. Despite the clear gap of power, they were willing to risk it in order to save the kids. "Shellmon, why? Why'd you jump in like that?" "Isn't it obvious, Matt? It's because I'm your friend. I'll always protect you," the little guy said, echoing a sentiment from all the other Digimon partners. Digivice in hand, Matt looked across the edge of the cliff at the others. They all must have felt the same conviction in his heart, because light then began to erupt from the Digivices, energizing the Digimon. As Kuwagamon lunged again, the Digimon began to glow. The small forms transformed, digivolving into their rookie levels. Sunamon Digivolve 2! Gabumon! Koimon Digivolve 2! Agumon! Yogamon Digivolve 2! Bayamon! Mortimon Digivolve 2! Tentamon! Tentamon Digivolve 2! Bellmon! Pokemon Digivolve 2! Gomamon! Togemon Digivolve 2! Batamon! The newly evolved Digimon launched their attacks. Blue Blaster! Pepper Breath! Spiral Twister! Super Shocker! Poison Ivy! Marching Fishes! Boom Bubble! Hitting Kuwagamon from every angle. The massive Digimon screeched in pain, but did not retreat. Instead, its rage intensified. With the swipe of its massive pincers, Kuwagamon shattered the edge of the cliff. The ground crumbled beneath the children's feet, and they scrambled as they plummeted into the river below. The icy water surged around them, tossing the group like leaves in a storm. Help! Mimi shrieked, clinging to Palmon. Hang on! Matt yelled, struggling to keep TK above the water. Don't let go of your partners! Leave it to me! Gomamon shouted, his voice somehow clear over the rushing current. Marching fishes! A swarm of fish appeared in the water, forming a makeshift raft beneath the children and their Digimon. Slowly but surely, the group stabilized, clinging to the living raft as it carried them downriver. This is incredible, Izzy said, his hands clutching Tentamon as he observed the fish. How are they responding to Gomamon like that? Just hang tight, Gomamon replied with a grin. We'll be at the shore soon. As the river calmed, the children began to relax, though the weight of the situation remained heavy. Once they reached the shore, they collapsed into the grass, exhausted but relieved to be on solid ground. Okay, Tai said, sitting up and wringing out his shirt. Can someone please explain what's going on? What are these things? He gestured to Agumon, who stood nearby, watching him intently. We're Digimon, Gabumon explained, stepping forward. Digital monsters. And we've waited our entire lives to meet you. Meet us? For what? Sora asked, brushing sand out of her hair. We don't know everything yet, Tentamon admitted, but we do know you're here for a reason. We were meant to find you. This is crazy, Mimi said, hugging Palma tightly. Why us? We're just kids. Maybe we'll find out more as we go, Matt said, standing and helping TK to his feet. But for now, we need to stick together and keep moving. It's not safe here. The group nodded and kept moving like he said. They followed the river until the forest thinned, eventually emerging into a beach littered with phone booths. The sight was surreal, the booths standing in neat rows despite the surrounding wilderness. What kind of place is this? Mimi asked, bewildered. Maybe we can call for help, Joe suggested, picking up a receiver. Hello? Operator? Anyone? Static greeted him. He sighed in frustration. They're useless, Matt said bluntly. We need to keep moving before something else finds us. Can't we rest for a minute? Tai argued, glaring at him. Before the tension could escalate, another roar shook the air. Shellmon emerged from the sand, its massive form looming over the group. Its eyes locked onto TK and Patamon, and it attacked without hesitation. Matt's protective instincts kicked in immediately. TK, get back! He shouted, placing himself between his brother and the threat. Gabumon leaped to Matt's defense, growling fiercely. I won't let you hurt him, he declared. Gabumon, Digivolve 2! Garurumon! Garurumon launched his howling blaster attack, striking Shellmon with the force that drove it back into the ocean. The group watched in stunned silence as the battle ended. Garurumon reverted to Gabumon, exhausted but proud. Matt knelt beside his partner, placing a hand on his back. Thanks, Gabumon. TK is safe because of you. We all are, Tai gently said from behind. That was some quick thinking. Who knows what would have happened if he hadn't stepped in? Matt started to get embarrassed and tried to brush it off, but the rest of them agreed with Tai. He quickly rose to action and saved them all from another threat. After taking a much-needed break, except for Joe, who was still trying with the payphones, the kids and their Digimon partners head back into the forest to continue their adventure. And that's where this part will end for today. How was that for a start? The events more or less played out similarly to the original, but simply through Matt's perspective and actions. I don't think the end result would have changed too much considering we're just establishing the world, but there are some things to note. Matt's overprotective nature for his brother will for sure dictate his actions and leadership style, and we know just how hard that bit him later down the road. That will also impact his relationship with Tai due to his own insecurities. But what do you all think? Will Matt be an effective leader? Can he step up to make those hard decisions, or just go with the flow? Let me know your theories in the comments below and leave suggestions for more Digimon what ifs you'd like to see come to life in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.